Okay, so day 2 of the Edge Tour, and we're at Bryant University today in Rhode Island with the Edge team. I'm joined by the Bryant head coach, Mike Pressler. And Mike, you saw the Edge team today. You had a pretty good game with them. Give us your thoughts on the team and the game itself.
First of all, I just want to thank Stuart and his group. I mean, they're so kind to come to Rhode Island and play us 3 games in 3 days against Division I teams. Is a lot to ask, but I thought they were very good. I thought there were certainly some talented players there, some kids I think we're definitely going to recruit down the road. And you know, knowing Zach and some of the Canadian players, they give us a little different style. I mean, a little unorthodox in the field game, the one-handedness, but there's some outstanding field players, and I thought it was a great go for us.
Yeah, and speaking of Zach, I mean, there's definitely been Canadian players before him, but he's certainly left an impression with you at Duke, and hopefully now here at Bryant. Just speak a little bit about Zach, if you can, and what he brings to your team.
Well, I think for me, it's always is going to be about Zach Greer, the man, not Zach Greer, the player. I mean, everybody who knows anything about college lacrosse, Zach is and will remain one of the greatest collegiate players of all time. The leading goal scorer in Division I history. All those records are there and there for a long time. But for me, what Zach brings to our team is just that example off the field. You know, how you carry yourself, the discipline, the maturity. You know, Zach is such a team player. You know, he's the consummate professional in my mind, and again, is I've said it many times, I'll say it many more. As great a player Zach Greer is, he's a much better young man.
Yeah, and a couple of years back, I mean, obviously there was the issue at Duke, and that basically, unfortunately, ended your career there. Brought you here to Bryant, and the fact that he's somewhat followed you, I think that's a testament to what he feels about you as well. Coming to Bryant, what have you seen so far? What do you think of the program here, and where do you see it going?
Well, we've had a great run in Division II. A lot of firsts for us. The first NCAA tournament bid, a couple conference championships they'd never done before. Our guys did a great job in our first 2 years together in Division II. Whole different clientele now. You know, you go from Lemoyne, the end of our Division II run, to Virginia in our transition to D1, and the timing of that, exactly, the timing of that, but the timing of Zach coming for our first year, I mean, there's so many exciting things to look forward to in our program, and the level of recruit we're attracting, the level of schedule. You know, Virginia and Maryland from the ACC, Brown, Dartmouth, some of those guys, Army, Lehigh, some great Division I programs. So as we make this transition in the next 2 years, you know, we got so much to be proud of and look forward to, and we got this great university to sell here in Bryant, and all the things to go with it.
And certainly a lacrosse coach here that's going to certainly add to that recruitment as well. Just to leave everybody out there, Mike, I want to congratulate you as well. Recently you've been named the 2010 Men's U.S. National Team coach. A great accomplishment. Just speak about that if you can.
Well, in my professional career, it's certainly the greatest honor I've ever been, had the pleasure to be a part of, and to represent my country. And my father and my 2 brothers served in the military, and to a very patriotic family, to say the least. And to go to, and speaking of Zach in Canada, you know, for the first time in a long time, I think maybe our history, where the U.S. is going to be an underdog in Manchester in 210.
And there are a lot of Canadians that like that.
And so the Canadians are at the top of the heap. So it's going to be the most challenging 2 years for us to prepare this team to, and not only the Canadians, the English on their home soil, the Australians, the Iroquois are playing well, and it would be great for me to make that trip over to Manchester and hopefully be successful. But I'm counting on number 88, Zach Greer, to be a part of that team, to say the least. And if I got to believe Zach's going to be right up there wearing his Canadian colors, and along with a couple of our former Duke guys. But again, that's exciting stuff for us down the road.
Well, best of luck in 2010, and best of luck this season with Bryant.
Thank you very much.